Last time on Siderealmidnight plays the Banner Saga 2. Looks like Jormungandr's been through there recently. The journey continues. Welcome back, everybody, to the first actual battle of the Banner Saga 2. The first non-tutorialized battle, anyway. Now, I think what we want to do first here, before we fight the dredge, less it looks like Oddlife. Oh yeah, because she's covering us. We want to promote some people. We're definitely going to promote Rook, because he's being important. Oh, does he have a new profile, by the way? He does! Overcome with grief from the death of his daughter at the Battle of Boersgard, Rook, a skilled hunter and proven leader, wonders why anyone would still follow his lead. With the help of a lifelong friend, the giant Varl Ivor, perhaps he can change the tragic pattern of losing those who depend on him and ensure the caravan's safety on the long journey to the human capital Arborang. I'm gonna spend so much time looking through bios now. Like, I was simultaneously excited and saddened by that. Now, I think for Rook, I think I want to give him Exploit. I mean, I want to give Divert to somebody, but I don't know who yet. Probably, like, Mogan and Griss. But everyone else, I think I want to have Exploit, because Puncture is great. And I also want to start getting Rook's armor up there, because he's still pretty weak in the armor department. I could also give him some exertion to start giving him dodge, but that's pretty much all I'd be doing it for. And who else? I want to promote all the level 3s. We could bring Aleo. Oh yeah, what's his bio, by the way? As fearless as he is flamboyant, Aleo embodies the boldness of the heroes and the sagas he knows by heart. Though a skald by profession, his devotion to protecting his wife and children fuels his poet's sword arm. Alright. Oh, and he has 3 armor break. I always like humans with 3 armor break. But let's also get some Varl in here. Let's get some rank 3 Varl in here. Not Ivor, though. He has 24 kills. Gunnulf, how many kills do you have? 11? What about you, Bercy? 5. Alright, you're in. I also think that, like, we're not allowed to be below rank 3. Because I'm guessing that's where I got those extra points from. I want to promote Bercy, though. He's not important enough. I'll promote Ludin. He's probably going to be rather important. And he has max strength, so he could get Robust or Artery Striked. But I think I'll just up his armor. Try to make my humans more survivable. And then I will put Ludin in the battle lineup. I didn't mean to take you out, Rook. Stay in there. We could use you. We could upgrade Hogan, Mogan, Eggle, Nid. We have a lot of rank 3s that we can upgrade. It's just a matter of who we're bringing. We need some armor breakers, too. We have Rook. Let's bring Nid. And, you know, if we're bringing Nid, let's promote Nid. Now, I've given her a rank in dodge, but I think that's all I'm going to give her in dodge for the time being. She could use more strength. We'll do that. Max out her strength. Maybe give her, Robust soon. Or, nah, Artery Strike is probably what we'll give her. And that's all our upgrades. So I want at least 1 more Varl and another human. We could bring Ivor, but I want to promote Ivor. I don't want to, like, bring him on missions anymore. He has so many kills. We'll bring Crummer, who I think has it's either him or Gris, and they both have the same amount of kills. Actually, Gunnulf has less kills. But he doesn't have as much armor break. And I don't want to bring Alea without giving him the bonus armor break. Decisions. I probably should have promoted Alea. Whatever. Well, actually, I think we'll bring Gunnulf. But I want to bring them, too. You're breaking my heart, game. Already. You're breaking my heart. Hogan, you're coming with us. We'll lose Gunnulf because he has 11 kills already. Or actually... it's the first dredge fight, I'm worried. We'll bring Gunnulf as insurance. And then this will be our lineup. Now let's see what items we can give people. Ivor has the strength resist thing. We'll give that to Bercy. And then we have the Eiter Fang, which I think we'll give to Crummer, maybe? Nah. Let's give it to Ludin. His Impale is actually a useful ability to have. So, the more of that we can use, the better off we're going to be. We also have the Feather, which I think we'll give to Rook. Or maybe Nid? Actually, let's give it to Nid. She is much more in need of it than Rook is. And then we have a couple Thistleberries. I guess we'll give one of those to Rook. Alright, that'll do it. We could bring Eggle as well. That's a thought. We could take Crummer out and put Eggle in. I'm doing it. He needs the kills. And he has 3 armor break already, so I'm fine with him coming along. Let's do it. This'll work, hopefully. And hopefully the music will come on soon. Alright, any second now. Ah, yep, there we go. I'll cover you from here, but don't expect any miracles. Oh, she does her ability. She does her rain of arrows ability. Sweet, good for us. And then we have Bulwark over there. Do we have Gris somewhere? Nope, we just have a ship full of dead people. Any dredge moms in the audience? Well, there are some, but I think they're actually in the fight. Wait, who the hell's this guy? Look at this guy. He's got the mustache of all the dredge moms, except it's on his face. On the top part of his face, that is. I'm glad we're not fighting him. He looks angry. And he has a claw entirely for punching people. Our party has the potential to be spread out weirdly. We've got Scourge Warrior, we have a Fire Slinger. I think what we want to do is just deal with the Scourge Warrior. So I want to set up... I want to get everybody ready to deal with the Scourge Warrior. Get Bercy and Gunnulf all up in his grill. Get Ludin up here. We can get Nid behind them. Hopefully the Rain of Arrows thing will stall this grunt a little. Suppose we'll find out. Let's ride. Alright, we can't bring Bercy up far enough, so we'll just bring him up there. And have him smack this guy around. Then, nice. Good job, Oddlave. You did everything I wanted you to do. And then we'll bring Gunnulf up here and give this guy the what for. Watch your flanks. Something skulks from the shadows. What the hell are those? They look very icky. What are they? Skulker. The Skulker can move through allies. Skulk. Skulker becomes invisible and stalks a target. Howl. Skulker reappears and attacks, signaling its pack mates to attack the same target. Why do I get the feeling you're the thing that the Dredge were running away from? They're making weird sounds, too. Oh well, Eggle. Just get yourself ready. Don't use your invisibility ability. I don't know how to deal with it. Where did that Fane Skulker go? I'm just gonna move through all the spots where I think it could be. Nope, it was in none of those spots. That's good. And it can move really far. Rook. Rook, my boy. Nope, that's not gonna work. I'm afraid that he's gonna go after Nid, though. If I leave everything the way it is. More of those damn Skulkers. Oh, God. How do we deal with this, though? They're freaking everywhere, apparently. Nid, get close to Eggle. Hopefully he'll shield you from what's to come. Because, good lord. Also, exertion! Boom! Oh god. It's whatever this guy is. Kill that one. It might make the others run. Okay, this is a hazard. To avoid it, you can carefully plan your movement by clicking waypoints, tile by tile, before confirming your move. So that is Drum Fire. -1 strength, +1 armor to Dredge. Now, what is this guy? Dredge Dire Guard. Sentinel. When a Stone Singer is hit, all Gloom Wardens focus on its attacker for a round? What the hell are all these things it's talking about? Oh god. Everything is scary all of a sudden. Bercy, make all of this go away. Boom. I want to move Gunnulf over there to deal with this guy, but I can't get him close enough. I guess we're just gonna hack through this guy, this Scourge Warrior right now. Bye. Alright, Oddlife still stalling for us. These Skulkers be skulking. Eggle, come up here, please. And then just Stonewall, I guess. Might as well. That guy will keep getting stalled. Ludin can come up through here, I guess. I have a feeling this guy's gonna Drum Fire again, and we're not gonna be in a good position when he does. Now you're probably gonna do, yep, you're gonna do the bombs. Hopefully we can move out of the way of the bombs before things get rough. And now the Skulkers get to do whatever it is they want to do. Oh, nice! She got one of them. Well done, Oddlife. That was a nice shot. I want to make sure she can still hit it, but she only can seem to still hit it from here, so just kill it. Just kill it right now. Where is it? Oh, God. She dodged it. My 5% dodge chance paid off. Oh, and you can even see the Shatterstone when he's set up to look for it. How far can you move? Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect movement. Bercy, get out of there. This is going really well, even though they're throwing a bunch of random nonsense at us. Oh, but that's not going very well. I don't think there's a way that I can hit both this and this without hitting any of my other party members. Okay, this guy gets to move, and he's probably gonna fling himself right at Bercy and do 6 strength damage. We need to kill this guy before his bombs go off. The battle horn is full of stars and can hold no more. Okay, it's just talking about battle stuff and how we can oh, he didn't go for Bercy. Nice. And about how we can use the Horn of Plenty to give our people more willpower. The Horn of Plenty being this. Alright, just blow everything, hit him right in the armor. Skulker be skulking. Which is fine, I guess. I could have Ludin run up here, but then Bercy wouldn't be able to get his hit off. We'll just run him over here. And then have him not do what I wanted him to do, because why would I want him to do the thing I wanted him to do? Doing things I want him to do is overrated. One of those skulkers gets to move, but if I don't let it move, then this guy will get to... What the hell? He has 19 strength now. Sorry, Eggle. It looks like you're on a one-way ticket to death. So I guess I'll let you, do what you do best. Hit this guy in the face for a lot of damage. And by a lot, I mean none. Up. Skulker be skulking. Now my question is, are the skulkers skulking for the dredge, or are they skulking for themselves? Skulks be skulking for themselves? Maybe? And we have Bercy able to move soon, so I think we're gonna get Nid up here, and then let her do the 4 armor smackdown. Oh my god, he dodged it. What a god. Oh yeah, because I gave him the Bjarken rune. Now we can hit this guy with the 7 strength attack. Up. He's doing the move. He's busting the move. Now, who gets to move next? That Skulker? Then that Skulker is... Or actually, that Skulker really isn't my problem. This Dredge is more my problem than that Skulker. Let's just give him the slam and reduce his strength to nothing. I'm really glad I chose Oddlife for this. It seems to be working out pretty well. And then Eggle... How much exertion do you have? 1, damn it. Just, I'll spend 1 on the Horn of Plenty and have you give this guy what for. And finally, Ludin can give him the old stab right in the face. Victory! And we get 13 renown. Nice. I could have killed more Skulkers, but I was afraid that they'd just keep coming. Hakan works his way through frantic clansmen on his way to you. We lost some good Varl on those ships. Humans too, but you saved more of those along the way. Maybe too many. You look at Hakan with disbelief. I'm not saying I would have done things different, but some of those ships were too weighted down. As far as we know, this group is all that's left of my kind. Each Varl death is one step closer to being wiped out. For a moment, the Varl King looks more vulnerable than you have ever seen him before. Hakan squints into the distance. Their next attack is coming, and this time they'll come in force. Any chance of fighting through them? No. Not even before the losses we just took. Best we can do is become a wall they get tired of punching. Juno and Ivan approach. There may be a way out of this situation. A gamble to be sure, but we believe it's our only chance. Gods, it's bad when a Valka option is the only option. Worse than that, I can't promise everyone will make it. Juno gives Ivan a look. Just tell me your plan. Ivan sighs. With Juno's help, I think I can get us across the chasm, but it won't be easy, for me or the caravan. I need to help Ivan and calm these people so they are ready to march when he is ready. You need to keep this area clear of Dredge at all costs. If they... The sound of a war horn cuts her off and everyone turns to look. The Dredge assault begins. Rook, Hakan, you know what to do. Oh, now we're at the war screen. It looks like the force you trained is roughly the size of the enemies. This could go either way, but a victory here will protect most of your clansmen. Juno and Ivan move to the cliff's edge. Hakan, surveying the battlefield, says, some supply rails can make a few barricades for defense. Otherwise, it'll be a straightforward assault. You consider what to do. I'll assault the Dredge without barricades. We need those supplies, you say. The Varl King gives you a look that says, if we make it through this. Well, if we don't make it through this, we'll have lost the game, so charge! You understand Hakan's reasoning, but sound the call to attack regardless. Now, this seems to be the same, but we're 13 renown richer, so it's time to promote some people. Did Egil get any kills? Nope. So he is definitely staying on. We're also promoting him. And I think we'll put that promotion into yet more armor. His goal is just to be a wall. A wall that breaks Dredge armor. We can promote Bercy, and he does have kills. So I think we'll do that. Or let me see. I think I should promote Aleo and actually bring him on this. Because I'll max out his armor break, and then we'll actually see how good he is. So in that case, he'll probably take the place of Ludin. And what item does Ludin have? We gave him the Eiterfang. What's your ability again? Adding 1 damage for every 2 strength the enemy is above target ally. Yeah, sure, that's probably worth it. You can have the Eiterfang. And then... Well, we can't promote anyone else. We're all out of renown. So, I guess this is the party. We have 3 people with 3 armor break on the team, so hopefully that'll be good enough. Let's ride. And nobody got injured, so at least we have that going for us. Hold them off. This will take time. He's moving the earth. Yep, nope, that's literally what he's doing. That's pretty badass. Meanwhile, we have some people fighting on the sides. Always interesting to see. Still no Dredge Moms. I wonder what that Dredge Mom was doing there in the first episode. And we have approximately a metric crap load of other Dredge. I think we tried a Tempest with Gunnulf to start. Let me put on the banner so I can see what the actual stats of everything is. So I think we want Gunnulf right where Rook is currently standing. So he can just run up here, or probably here. Yeah, I think that's it. Run up here and Tempest these two and take most of their health off. We'll put Bercy to the side of him, and then we'll put Aleo near-ish them. Eggle can provide some shielding, and Nid and Rook can stay relatively behind everybody else. It should take this group a while to get over to us if we start trying to kill this group. Let's do it. Who gets to move first? You do. Then we'll take Bercy and move him up a bit. Probably right up here. Right outside of this Scourge's movement range. Then we can have Gunnulf stroll up here like a badass and Tempest these two. Basically wipe this guy out instantaneously. We can give that kill to whoever we want now. So I think we'll give it to Aleo. Aleo's pretty weak. And then we'll move Eggle up here. Give this guy stern armoring. Wow, he still got damage through? That is impressive. Run, Aleo. Kill this one. Oh, who moved? Oh, this guy did. That guy moved. Rook can get into firing range, but that will also put him in range of this Scourge. What about if I move Rook here? He can hit that particular dredge from here, so let's do it. Smack him, what for? Boom! Oh, crap, they have reinforcements. I really hope this is... You must keep the dredge away. I really hope this is a stall level, because otherwise we will not be able to keep these guys back forever. Nid, you can come up here. And then audio desync. Oh well. Happens. There's a dredge mom. And we can give this guy a stern talking to. Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it. Kind of. A few more. Concentrate, Ivan. You're doing it. Okay, so yeah, this is a stall level, it looks like. Gunnulf, can you Tempest in such a way that you only hit these two? Perfect. Do it. Oh god, the reinforcements level. So real. Eggle, get this kill. That guy will be able to move, but I don't think that's something we can actually afford to worry about right now. Do it. Oh, the armor break is very real. Who gets to move now? This guy. Alright, that's not so bad. Probably not going to do a tale worth telling. I think I'll just put Aleo over here. Or maybe I'll do a tale worth telling. I'll do a tale worth telling on Bercy. That way, if he takes any damage, it'll hopefully be less important by the time it's actually his turn. And now, this guy gets to move? Yes. So if I get Rook up here, he'll be in the perfect position to shoot this guy. Bring him down to 1 strength. Alright. Up, he's bringing up another piece. Is that enough? Almost, but we still need more time. Damn it, he needs 3 pieces. Nid can puncture this guy. He's not the one that gets to move. I think if that's this one. Yep. But hey, thinning the ranks and getting more renown. We better not have to get onto the bridge after this. I'll be kind of mad if that's what we have to do. Bercy, just cut this guy down. And then Gunnulf. Well, there's not much you can do other than armor break this guy, so do that. And then Eggle. I can move Eggle slightly and then let him do something. Which I believe will be what happens. Oh, yes! Their kindling AI is still busted. I don't know why that would still be the case after several years of being able to work on it, but yes, it's still broken. Oh, and I can get Aleo over here. That's gonna be good. Or, do I give Bercy a tale worth telling again? That might be worth doing. Sure, why not? I'll move him up 1 space before I do that, though. Then I'll give him a tale worth telling. Alright. That should work. If we can clear away the dredge, we can proceed. Okay, so they're not getting more reinforcements, but we do need to kill all the dredge that are currently here. Alright, I can deal with that. I pick up what you're putting down, game. You're putting it down, I'm picking it up. Who gets to move next, by the way? This guy. He will kill Bercy, without a doubt. Can I have Rook mark prey on this? Nope. He would not be able to get there. In that case, armor break. Yep, goodbye, Bercy. I will miss you. Then this Scourge, yep, that Scourge gets to move. Let's put the hurt on this one. And this Scourge moves. This unit is out of willpower. Yeah, whatever. Talking about how willpower is useful for using things that require willpower. Thank you, game. I always appreciate your forthrightness. Alright, do it. Yeah. Good ol' AoE effects. Gotta love them. Speaking of, let's give this guy an armor break to remember. And then Leo can get the kill, so I'll let him move up. If he can. There we go. Go, Leo. Kill him. I just got renown for poets. I'm not sure why. Like, when I get kills with the poet, do I get renown? If so, that makes him infinitely more useful to me. Also, hold on, these are overlaying each other. There we go. Ah, there he is. Nid, hide behind Gunnulf. Use him as your human shield. Or, that's not right. Use him as your Varl shield. And then Gunnulf. Ah, man, this would be such a tale worth telling opportunity. But alas. Nice deflect. Who is that? Eggle? Up. That flame guy gets to move next turn, so he is on my list. Get hit. Goodbye, Gunnulf. I will always miss you. You are a dear, loyal friend. Up. That guy gets to move. He must die. He must lose a lot of his strength, at least. Hit him! We should hopefully be able to stop that with Rook. And we very, very easily can. And then that guy can get shot by Nid, which will make his attacks on Rook a lot weaker. So it all works out. Oh yeah, and then the fact that Aleo was right by somebody you gotta kill gave him the his Bard ability. Now hit this guy as well, right in his entire body. Then Eggle can start doing some more work. Yeah, here. You shouldn't have done that. You're dead now. You've marked yourself for death. Break his armor. Yeah. Alright. Leo glitched out there for a second. But he's alive. That's all that matters. Get away from the bombs. I'll give this guy 1 strength so he can do nothing to me ever. Then Nid can run over here and kill this guy before his bombs go off. Nid is turning into a real badass. I approve. Break his armor. Or break her armor. I think all of the ranged ones are actually dredge moms. Or not dredge moms, women. What am I saying? What conversation am I even having while the music is so epic in the background? Bye, Leo. Nice exploit. So exploit just gives you puncture for that hit. I get ya. My renown grows. Wow, we got a lot of kills. Also, we lost so many people. Your forces defended the lives of achievement poets. Cool. We got 30 renown for that. Also, we lost a ton of people. Juno walks onto the floating land, cradling a kid goat in one arm. She looks strained, but beckons the families to follow. You shout for everyone to start moving, but the fighters and clansmen alike remain motionless. Large chunks of earth bobbing in midair like ships at sea has everyone unsettled. Finally, Ivor takes the reins of a yacht loaded with a supply cart and walks out onto the first floating stone. It supports the load without issue. We go this way or the dredge kill us all. His words are punctuated by slinger stones thudding into the ground only feet away. Men pick up their children and start running. The caravan animals squawk and bleat in frenzy. Varl push through the crowd while others fight to follow in their wake. The frightened mob tramples a few and knocks a couple more from the ledge before everyone is strangely pacified. Even you feel a sense of calm settle your nerves. Of course, we just lost 5 clansmen from that. I think I'm supposed to not care. Though I will definitely care about this because it looks badass as hell. The wounded and elderly struggle to make it onto the floating rocks, while fear of the bridge paralyzes the legs of others. The dredge give chase, crossing onto the bridge without hesitation. Ask Varl to carry those struggling. A wrinkled Varl near you spits and shouts, "We're not your beasts of burden, human. Carry them yourself." Suddenly, Hakan knocks over a supply cart, spilling its contents into the chasm. He silently scoops up the slowest clansmen, placing them in the cart. Ivor joins him, knocking back any dredge who get close. The cart is soon moving with only dredge left behind in the caravan's wake. Okay, we lost like a day of supplies for that. That's not bad. You watch as the floating stones nearest the land tremble and drop back into the chasm, taking all standing there with them. The sight is terrifying, but you turn and urge the others to keep moving forward. We are not a large caravan. Also, that entire part of that river is falling away underneath us. This looks so cool. I have this feeling like Jormungandr is gonna show up and be like, "Hey, that's a nice floating bridge you have there. It'd be a shame if I broke it like I broke the world." Eyvind is growing visibly weaker. Meanwhile, many in the caravan are stunned by witnessing family members fall to their deaths. The effect is spreading. Ask Eyvind how you can help him. "No, don't disturb him," Juno says, but Eyvind's concentration wavers as he looks towards you. The bridge rumbles and a large section falls away, taking with it a number of families and fighters. Of course. Of course. Pushing them clearly would have been the right option. Also, how long are we on this bridge for? The stones behind the caravan are falling faster than the rising ones in front. The rear clansmen are pushing forward in a panic. Bulwark shouts, "Knock some of these people over the edge before we all go down." People gasp and flee from him. "We are carrying too much," Ivor says. "We've got to get rid of something before that mender drops us all into the depths." You look around and see only people, food, and the massive cart the ravens are hauling. Only 2 of those are an option. "Dump more food." The ones closest to supplies look at you bewildered. "We won't need food if you don't make it across," we shout. "We won't need food if we don't make it across," you shout. Slowly, a couple of carts are unhitched and shoved over the edge. Eyvind's relief is almost instant and the bridge extends, giving everyone more room and time to move. Looks like we're gonna be losing food, and hopefully the clansmen will forage us some more. I want to see what's in that cart, and I will not risk losing it. Just a bit further, Eyvind. We're going toward, we're going to Ormsdalr. Yep, there it is. Damn, Ormsdalr got destroyed. Eyvind's scream chills you as it echoes off the cliff a mere 100 yards away. Again, the bridge shakes but stays together. When Juno looks at you, her lips are trembling. "This is killing him," she says, "and I won't let that happen." Her tone is dark and cold. "What's the alternative?" She says nothing but looks towards the rear of the caravan. Governor Ruga and many others from Boersgard are back there. "We have 30 renown, just burn the food." "Thank you. We'll place them in Ormsdalr," says Juno before returning to Eyvind's side. The supplies are dumped and the caravan moves forward. This is a game I'm definitely going to want to play again to see if I can perfect it. I'm even more excited for that prospect than I am for the one of playing Banner Saga 1 over again. Also, I think our goal has to be to get rid of food whenever possible. Watch your step.
It's hard to believe we made it across that chasm. Now we find what's left of Ormsdalr. Once a great trade town at the fork of the Ormsa River. How many lives must have been lost here?
Looks like a few buildings might have made it. Whatever caused that chasm completely destroyed this place. From the massive Varl to the youngest human children, everyone is sapped from crossing the chasm. Tents are loosely strung up and gear is thrown on the ground as everyone falls asleep. You manage to post a few guards out of habit before sinking down against a crate, wrapping your cloak around you and closing your eyes. Your chest aches as if from a wasp sting. Feeling around for the cause of it, you look down between your leathery gray fingers running over a red stone breastplate. Gasping, you open your eyes to find your cloak still wrapped around you. No stone armor underneath. The caravan is still asleep, snoring more prevalent than usual. You're able to drift off for a bit more rest before facing the tasks of the new day. He has Bellower PTSD. That's cool. And we still have 11 days of supplies. Damn, I should have jettisoned that food sooner. What's in the ruins? You make your way across the broken bones of the former trade town, curious as to what's inside this building, which is still somewhat intact. The structure groans as you enter, and you hear yourself whispering, "This isn't worth it." After a quick survey of the room, only two things stand out. A stone with strange etchings resting on the broken mantle, and footprints in the dust near a small door in the wall. A gust of wind blows up from the chasm, and the whole building creaks. I know you're there. I'm here to help. The small door creaks open and Child looks at you. Come here, you say. This place isn't safe. Her red hair catches the light. Alette, you shout, I can save you! You reach for the child, who is terrified by your appearance and words. She slams the door closed and the building shudders. Wooden planks around you snap and you barely have time to flee before a large section of the structure crumbles off the cliff. You sit in the dirt, staring, emotions knotted in your throat. Should have gone for the stone. Let's see, how long in are we? Oh, we're pretty long in. I think we'll call it here for this episode. Let's see where we are before I do that, though. Because I know we're at Ormsdalr, I just don't know how far that is from, Arborang. So yeah, we're at Ormsdalr right now. And way over there is Aberang. Or Arborang. So I guess we're taking... Are we still taking the Ormsa River? Because that did not seem to work out so well for us. Hopefully we end up taking the Eastway Road. Way out here to Arborang. Past Galar and whatever these other places are. Who knows? Maybe I'll have a decision to make in deciding which direction we go in. For now, though, we'll call it here. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and a comment if you like what you saw. Always appreciated. And I will see you next time.